5, 4. And we are at Montgomery High School's Jason Frenchie Field, where tonight we bring you high school football, the kickoff to the Friday night schedule. And we've got a good one for you here tonight. It's the Montgomery Vikings hosting the Ukiah Wildcats to kick things off of the 2022 season. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox, and joining me tonight is Pat Peel. Pat, thanks for being here tonight. Good way to start the season right here. Montgomery, they're going to throw the football. We know they've got some firepower. They've got some great wideouts, but Ukiah has some pretty good firepower as well, and this could be a very interesting game.
I think it's going to be a great game. You know, the way these kids feel right now, the way the coaches feel, first game of the season, all the time they put in. Can't wait to watch it.
Hey, let's check out Lucas Foy in their scrimmage. He was very good, and we'll see what he was able to do. Here he hits Joey Bowser, a guy that was injured last year, only played 3 games, hit him deep in the scrimmage. He can also find Keegan Peterson in traffic, so he throws a nice ball right here, and he can go deep. Isaiah Wright catches this next one. This is a guy that you got to be looking forward to see tonight.
Isaiah is a fabulous skill guy. I mean, the kids, when I remember coaching at Newman and the freshmen that went to middle school with him, were talking about this guy all the time. Bowser's got the talent to really make up for the injury he had last year and really help this Vikings team.
And there you see Isaiah Wright making that play. So this should be a good game right here. Ukiah on the far side of the field. With a new head coach in Ryan Parrish. He will hope to do a nice job as we get set for the national anthem. Willa Navarro will do the honors.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red
Nice job by Willa Navarro, kicking us off in style with our national anthem as we get set for high school football to begin here in the Redwood Empire. Looking forward to this one, the Montgomery Vikings. Check out how they finished last year at the end of the season. They were in the NBL Oak, and they ended up tied for first place. St. Vincent, Montgomery, and Santa Rosa, all 3-1. Montgomery and Santa Rosa moved up to the Redwood this year, which is a tall order, but I think particularly Montgomery is ready to compete at this level again, Pat.
It's the Oak, right?
They're in the Redwood now.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Or they're in the Oak now. They were in the Redwood.
Yeah,
they went from the Redwood to the Oak.
It's great to see the Vikings earn their way back in there. Such a program that's been great over the years. So it's nice to see them back in here competing with, I guess the A-League, you could call it. And I think Ukiah, is a little bit dangerous right now. The seniors that they have are experienced. They've got some really tough kids on this team. I think Johnny Silvera at quarterback, Jackson Page, and Marcus Fink. Watch out for those guys. They're talented, and they played a lot of football, and they're ready to start the season off well.
Lining it up, Ukiah is going to take the kickoff. Doing the honors for Montgomery is their kicker, Julian Valencia. He was on the JV team last year. He was a soccer player. He'll do the kicking and the punting this year for Montgomery.
23 Emery Mathis back to receive.
You got Kai Parrish and Emery Mathis returning the kick for Ukiah. See how they set up.
27, Julian Valencia is kicking off for the Vikings.
And the 2022 season is underway from Jason Frenchie Field. Far side it goes. Parrish takes it right at the end line.
Oh, he's squirting.
And Parrish gets out to about the 22-yard line. That is where Ukiah and their quarterback, Joey Silva, will take over.
Number 3, Kai Parrish on the return.
I think defensively for the Vikings, Sam Valente is the guy that I'm going to watch. Middle backer.
For the Wildcats. Just outside the 22-yard line.
So here comes Ukiah. Their quarterback is Johnny Silva. He'll be wearing number 1. He is a senior.
Slot open.
Handoff straight ahead. The fullback takes it, and Montgomery blows it up right in the middle. Nice job in the middle of that defense for the Vikes.
Yeah, they got after it that first play for sure.
Number 31, Dante Brown on the carry. First in on the tackle. 64, Murray. Loss of a yard on the
tackle was made by Landon Murray that time. Nice play for the Vikes right in the middle. Silva's going to throw.
He's
deep,
behind.
far side, picked off. Coming back to the ball and making the play, Matthew Hernandez for Montgomery. And the Vikes get a turnover to start the game.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver ran by him, but the ball was just a little bit underthrown, and Hernandez came back and made a play.
Let's take a look.
Pass is picked up by 21, Hernandez. Montgomery takes over.
It's got to feel good for your defensive coaches right there.
Oh, no doubt.
To see that happen. The second play.
Right off the bat.
They have a first and 10.
Here's Silva
43-yard line.
looking right, but you can see the ball was just a little bit underthrown. Nice play by Hernandez.
Montgomery open here.
And it looks like Ukiah jumped, so we get a penalty right to start things off. Our referee.
Dante Brown, good player for the Wildcats, trying to blitz there, just mistimed it.
On the defense,
Running back shifted, and he came through the line a little bit early. Got to settle down right here if you Ukiah.
Nick Pontecorvo is our referee. So the Vikings have good field position, 1st and 5 from the Ukiah 37-yard line. Foy is going to go deep. He's got Bowser out there. Bowser can't quite catch up. Ball was just a little bit beyond him, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Bowser can run right there. You're going to wonder how Ukiah's going to deal with that, because that's scary when you see somebody by your coverage and it's a touchdown, just missed him.
So nice job. Straight ahead. Valente carries, and he gets to the 31. He was primarily used on defense last year. He's got a first down here, but it's his second year playing football, and he's a lot more comfortable.
Hey, he's a big body for those guys. Great athlete. And right there, Ukiah linebacker got to him in the backfield, but he carried him for a few. So it's going to be hard to tackle that kid.
First down, the Vikings have a 1st and 10 at the Wildcats 32-yard line.
Lucas Foy's numbers from last year, he completed 54% of his passes for over 1,000 yards. He split time with Mason Helene, who graduated. Here's a delay to Valenti. Nice play by Ukiah coming up there. Shea Parrish. And he made the hit.
Yeah, he got in the backfield fast, filled his gap, wrapped Valenti up quick, didn't let him get going. And that's what you got to do with those big backs. You want to hit them in the backfield before they get that speed built up.
Here's that play again. Looked like Valenti might have some room, but Parrish with a very nice one-on-one tackle. Foy looking over the defense. Foy going deep. He's got a man, and it's caught. Keegan Peterson, touchdown Montgomery. Red Sea celebrating as Peterson takes that one. Beautiful throw. Those two are going to hook up a lot this year.
You know, when you're covering those guys, you better be ready because that ball was out quick, and those guys can catch up to it.
Here it is again. Boy had time in the pocket. Look at the separation. That's pretty.
Those guys get vertical quickly, that's for sure.
Extra point. Bowser has it, and they're going to have to settle for 6. Nice play by Kai Parrish that time. But the Vikings do get a nice touchdown on their opening possession. And they take the 6-0 lead. We'll take a quick break right here and be back in just a moment.
Hey friends, what's up? My name's Darren. I'm the lead pastor at New Vintage Church, and I want to tell you about a special event we have coming up for families all over Sonoma County. It's called Family Fun Night. It's happening September 16th right here at New Vintage Church. And no, you can't. And what? Okay. Girls, oh my gosh. I don't know if you need a night out as much as I do. But I know you love your kids, but sometimes you just need a night where you can have some fun together. So join us at New Vintage Church, September 16th, Family Fun Night. We'll have games, prizes, food, all the fun, from little kids up to your 6th or 7th graders. Bring them all. We love to see you there. It's going to be a fun night. Get out, get off of me. All right, we'll see you there.
Tonight's game is being presented by New Vintage Church. As the kickoff goes once again to Parrish, just outside the inline. And again, he gets just barely across the 20-yard line.
Vikings are fired up running down there. Ukai's return not set up super well right there. And Ukai's going to have to get something going on offense right here, I think.
Let's check out the touchdown one more time.
Yeah, Ukai's in a single high look. 4-3 front, and those guys are isolated out there. There's space in the seams, and Montgomery takes advantage of it.
Foy watching, and then he says, yeah, that's touchdown. We'll take that. Ukiah now trailing after the first possession for Montgomery and the interception. Handoff on a nice little delay. And decent yardage out to about the 27-yard line as Ukiah takes that one forward.
It's not a bad run. Montgomery had a lot of guys up there. They were walking up, and they still snuck through for 5.
Parrish carrying that time.
More guys blitzing right here.
And it's a keeper by Silva, and he's going to have a first down. First down for Ukiah.
Yeah, he just booted it out of there. They sent someone off the edge to that side, and the guy was really aggressive, and the quarterback made a good play. You can see right here the pressure coming off the edge.
Touchdown again.
Great grab.
Yeah, that was nice.
Put 2 receivers to the wide side.
Silva in trouble, and he goes down. He's sacked. First guy on the scene was, I believe, Donovan Patterson. He got a hand in there as the Viking defense stiffens.
They look like they have some people that can move in their front really well. I mean, I think what they wanted right there, I couldn't tell if it was a draw. As soon as he set with the ball, he took off. Vikings all around.
At their 26-yard line.
3 receivers now.
3 receivers to this near side on second and 15. Silva looking to throw over the middle, a little bit high, intended for Parrish. That's going to make it 3rd down.
Vikings pass rush doing a good job. I mean, doesn't look like he's going to be comfortable, right now. Hopefully those guys get tired if you want to throw the ball. Otherwise, you got Vikings in your face.
Ukiah now with a 3rd and 15. Tall order.
Montgomery brought in some pass rushers for this down. It's a good idea. Good
Parrish
job.
throws a little bit of
That might
bump
be
just before, but no call. Defense that time for Montgomery was Colton Whitestein. He's a good one. Guy that Coach Bertus Patton talks very highly of as one of the key guys on this team. Defensive coordinator is Jamon Hurd.
Their staff has put a lot of time in over the summer, and really for the last 2 years, those guys have been working hard to improve as a staff and to build this program back up. And now in the Oak, they get a chance to show what they're about.
Punting situation now for Ukiah. Punter is Tony Zacharias, and we have flags and whistles.
Is that Peterson returning that one? Yeah, Keegan.
So, yeah, Keegan.
Yeah, he's a really good athlete. Nice to see him get the ball with some space and see what he can do.
Nick Pontecorvo is our referee. Timeout taken by the Montgomery Vikings. So we'll step aside here once again. Good ball game here in this first quarter. We'll be right back with more in just a moment.
They had 10 guys on the field right there. Is that what they called that timeout? I think they had 10.
Santa Rosa Golf and Country Club is Sonoma County's premier private country club with something for everyone in the family. Of course, the incredible 18-hole golf course, including the exclusive 100-yard practice hole and driving range. The perfect dining experience from a casual lunch to an elegant formal dinner. And the amazing event venue you will love. Santa Rosa Golf and Country Club can accommodate weddings and private events for up to 300 guests. And there is so much more to offer. Come see for yourself the Santa Rosa Golf and Country.
Keegan Peterson back deep to receive the kick.
Looks like the Vikes called that timeout. They only had 10 guys on the field. Changed some bodies out.
Short kick. Peterson's going to let it bounce. And it ends up dribbling to the 45-yard line. We have some extracurricular on the far side, and a penalty marker goes down. Not sure who this is going to go against. A couple guys were mixing it up. We'll let our referee figure it out.
Be interesting to see what the Wildcats do defensively this time, how they adjust to that. You know, obviously, I think in that single high with those seams and Montgomery's receivers, I mean, it's an issue, so they got to deal with it.
Nick Pontecorvo. That one's going to go against Montgomery, so that's going to back them up a little bit.
Result of the penalty.
Well, more than a little bit. This is a big one. It's a 15-yarder, so they get good field position, turns into not so good. That one marches all the way back inside the 35.
I mean, right now you haven't seen, you know, much of a show from the Wildcats, and from Montgomery they've had everything except for a missed extra point and now a penalty. So, you know, interesting to see how this plays out for the rest of the quarter.
1st and 10. Vikings burned them deep on their last possession. See if they try to go deep again. Bowser and Peterson to the near side. They hand it off straight ahead to Valente, and he gets to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he runs pretty hard. You know, he's going to figure it out the more carries he gets. You know, that I'm a big kid. I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to punish these guys a little bit. And I think Ukiah is still with tight coverage over there on the sideline away from us. They're really pressed up. You know, I don't know if that's a great idea.
Yeah, they weren't really sure what to do with Valente last year. They knew he was a great athlete, highly regarded baseball guy, and they kind of figured maybe defensive line would be something simple enough for a guy who hasn't played football, and he did great at that this year. We're going to hand him the football. Here he comes again, but he slips and falls.
Great play by 22, Von Pena coming in there at outside backer, and he pushed up high and made a play.
34 Valente right down in the backfield by the Wildcats defense. Lost the 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 now for the Vikings. Foy looking things over.
He's looking over to his right.
Foy finds Bowser. He's got first down yardage, and they'll move the chains. Nice throw right on the money.
Yeah, when those guys run well and they push off the line hard and you throw a stop to them, there's going to be some separation like that, and they're good enough to do something with the ball when they get it.
Here it is again. Perfect pass. Run again. Couple yards.
Wildcats right there to meet him.
Yeah, nice job coming up. Making the play was Robbie Henderson. Also there was Vincent Terrell for Ukiah.
Substitution on the Wildcats defense right now. They sub in some guys. We'll see if they blitz, try to get some pressure.
Robbie Henderson, Jr., making that play. Foy rolling right. It's very dangerous when he gets in space and rolls out, and that one's batted down. Pass was intended for Isaiah Wright. First time they've targeted him.
Kai Parrish was pressed up again. Looked like receiver got by him. Ball just kind of underthrown a little bit, and he dropped off and got his hands on it. These situations right here, I think Ukiah's got to send some people.
Foy to throw. Down the middle, little high, intended for Peterson.
Ukiah had two high safeties on that play. Little third down adjustment. Wildcats gotten that two shell, Dave, and I think it's a different look for the quarterback, and I think that's a good decision by the Wildcats. It's a big stop for the Wildcats.
New quarterback coming in now. Oh, no,
Punt.
that's Bobby
They're punting the
McGovern.
ball.
He's going to punt away right here on fourth down.
Wildcats kicking out of the shield right here. Looks like Parrish again, right? He's going to return this punt.
And they're going to have to punt this one from a little further back. Substitution violation by the Bikes.
It's two special teams personnel issues that we've seen so far. Coach Patton is going to be talking about that for sure when he gets a chance.
Low snap.
Good
End
pressure.
over end kick. Takes a Montgomery roll down inside the 35 and trickles to the 32-yard line. That's where Ukiah will take back over.
Ukiah's offensive line's got to be assertive this drive. They need to to show up a little bit, I think.
Result of the punt is the Ukiah Wildcats will take over first and 10 at their 32-yard line.
Still 5:51 remaining here in the first quarter. Once again, reminder, tonight's game being presented by New Vintage Church. Really appreciate their support for Montgomery Vikings football.
Little trip set for the Wildcats. Just run zone.
And nothing doing right there. Nice play by Wasea Bamber. Call him JB. Bamber making a nice play right there.
Look like two guys off the edge. Quarterback meshes the ball. Two guys there. Both of them made a play.
Bamber's a big one. 5'10", 225. He is a senior. Loss of about 4 yards. Silva looking over the defense, trying to get something going here for Ukiah. Over the middle, incomplete. Ball was a little low, intended for Marcus Fink.
Look like, I can't tell, is that Tyler Mann, outside backer, 25, did a good job walling the number 3 receiver right there.
14 and became another Wildcats.
Try the connection on your camera. Oh, now you're back.
Ukiah sticking with this trip set.
3rd and 14. Silva flushed out of the pocket. Bamberg chases him, and he throws it high, and it's picked. Look out. Coming down the sideline to the house. Colton Whitestein reaches up with one hand and picks that one off. Might have stepped out at about the 1 yard line, or is he in?
Yeah, Silva, he got outside that contain, and he saw his guy. He just didn't see the Viking floating over there to make that play. Good job, Montgomery.
Silva was looking left, then he rolls out to the right. Now you'll see Whitestein with a great catch. We didn't quite see him.
Good pressure from the Vikings defense, too, right there. They were on him.
First and goal, Montgomery at the Ukiah 40-yard line.
First and goal, Montgomery.
We got some issues. Looks like Montgomery might have 10, huh? They're missing a guy?
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out. Yep, here comes Isaiah. Valente digging. He's going to be just short. Here's the interception again.
Yeah, you could see Silva had the receiver behind him, but just maybe underthrew it a little bit. But Vikings were getting width as he scrambled, so they were able to be underneath that pass, get in the throwing lane. Big play for their team.
2nd and goal for the Vikes. Foy gives it to Valente again, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Montgomery. So the interception leads to points.
And that's the second score for the Vikings.
Straight up the middle.
Montgomery's definitely got control of this game. I mean, they're playing a little bit harder in the trenches. Their skill guys are connecting. You know, running backs playing hard.
Vikings go up by 2 scores. They're going to just try for 1 this time. Bowser's the holder. This time the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Montgomery jumps out to a 12-0 lead here in the first quarter. Vikes on a little bit of a roll. We'll be right back with more in just a moment.
Hey everybody, my name is Kevin Kubandi. I have the amazing privilege of working here at New Vintage Church in a high school environment known as Inside Out.
Hi guys, my name is Natalie Goodrich and I run our middle school department here at New Vintage called Transit.
We wanted to let you know about our summer camp that's going to be happening. What are the dates for that, Natalie?
July 25th through 28th, we will have the walk. Lock in those dates. Your students do not want to miss this. It's 4 days filled with so many fun activities you can't even cover them all. We bus them there and home. It is the best week of the summer.
Registration will be opening up in January at newvintage.org. We look forward to hanging out with your students.
Bye guys.
See ya.
You good? Should probably get that door. No worries.
Kickoff. Parrish has a seam. Parrish out past the 40, still on his feet. At midfield, Parrish gets into Montgomery territory. Great return.
Yeah, they had a four-man second line on that return. They crossed the guy, made a good block. Parrish, kind of a nifty guy with the ball in his hands.
Well, for Ukiah, you really need to try to answer right here and now.
I mean, if they throw a ball up to Jackson Page, he's a tall, skill guy, can rip the ball out of the air, see if they try it. Montgomery's doing a good job, applying pressure when they need to, and we'll see what they do right here.
Ukiah across the 50 for the first time today. See if they can do something with it, trailing by 2 scores. Counter in the backfield, and Montgomery reads it well. Nothing doing.
Yeah, those guys are doing a good job reading their keys and filling gaps. And right there, you see their linebackers, read their keys. Immediately, they were at the same level of the defensive line, filling everything up in there, so nowhere to go for the Wildcats.
Patterson, one of the guys right there.
It's going to make it 2nd and 12. Make that 2nd and 13 for the Wildcats. They're on the 48-yard line.
Oh, great job.
Silva, and it's picked. To the house. Whitestein. This time he does have a pick 6.
Great job dealing with that 3-receiver side, walling those receivers when they see them break, getting their eyes back, driving on the ball. Great job by the outside backer there.
Whitestein on a roll. His 2nd interception. This one for the touchdown.
I mean, all the 7-on-7 that Montgomery did over the summer, is paying off because they've been able to look at that a bunch and figure out how to deal with it.
That was pretty. Whitestein puts Montgomery up by 3 scores. The kick is up. The kick is good by Valencia. Julian Valencia. Whitestein to the house. What a play.
Really got to credit the Montgomery kids. I mean, they know what they're doing right now. They know how to deal with coverage. Ukiah's answer to the struggle running the ball is to throw it, and it's playing right into Montgomery's hands right now. Big plays for Montgomery's defense.
Oh, yeah. They are on a roll right now. Colton Whitestein, the big touchdown. He's had 2 interceptions here in the first half. Red Sea out in force tonight. They're looking good. The band is here. Montgomery's got it going on tonight.
Oh, yeah. These guys will have a lot of confidence Monday if they can keep this going, walking around the halls. When you play well in the first game of the year, it's amazing. You've got anxiety, anticipation. You're leading into this thing. You kind of, as a coach, you believe in your squad, but you've seen everything they've done well, but you've also seen everything they've done poorly over the summer. So you really, are going into this thing with a lot of hope. And I think for Coach Patton and his staff right now, they're feeling really good.
And you never know for sure, right? Until you play for real, what's going to happen, how kids are going to react. Parrish again. Parrish has a nice seam again, and he's down the sideline. 2 men to beat, and they catch him from behind, but he gets to the 42-yard line. Finally catching up was Nathan Garloff. Also there was Valencia, the kicker, who's also listed as a linebacker, so not just a soccer guy. He can play a little defense too, but nice return for Parrish.
Well, this is great field position for the Wildcats, and they want to get in the end zone here before they go in the locker room at halftime.
Kai Parrish is a senior, 5'8", 140-pounder. He's been active on those special teams tonight. So Ukiah's offense will come back out now and try to make something happen here as this first quarter winds down. Still 3 minutes to go, and the Vikings are up 20-0. Pitch out.
Try to run
nice
wide.
Job getting outside. Hunter Schnitsius, and he gets down inside the 35-yard line. Decent run.
It's a great call by Ukiah right there, getting a 2-back set, flip it out there to a good ball carrier and see what he can do. Safety for Montgomery came flying up and just missed the tackle. Let's see if they stick with the 2-back set. Looks like they're going to.
And flags and whistles.
Yeah, left tackle kind of pointed to the walk-up blitzer there, and referees considered that jumping. I don't know. And we got Isaiah Wright walking up, coming off the edge. That's a weapon right there for you.
Schnitsius again. This time he is stopped near the line of scrimmage. Nice job on defense by Owen Faustino for Montgomery.
Yeah, inside run clogged up right now. We got a big nose guard in there, and the linebackers are reading their keys and fitting gaps. I think flipping it out wide is a good choice.
Keegan Peterson out on the edge as the quarterback comes back in. Johnny Silva.
2nd and 14 for the Wildcats of the Vikings, 34-yard line.
Donovan Patterson in there at nose right now. He's kind of taking control of that part of the field.
Yeah, he's had a good first quarter, that's for sure. 150 to go. Silva throws incomplete. First time they've targeted Jackson Page. He's a big one at 6'4". He couldn't quite get up high enough for that one. 3rd and 14 for Ukiah.
Montgomery just content to get in quarters right here, have their athletes read keys. Great
Silva
job.
Throws, and that one's batted away. Nice job on the defense.
Yeah.
Whitestein again.
They're doing a really good job. I mean, it's pass. I'm going to wall my guy. I'm going to drive the out, and I'm right there to knock the ball down. Yeah.
Whitestein showing the ability to cover guys. He had 2 picks already. Bats that one to the turf.
I mean, he just gets this scheme. I mean, he's doing everything right. You know, he's reading his keys and he's playing his man.
4th and 14. They're going to go for it. Silva to throw. Silva throwing deep. And he's got a man, and I believe it's caught inside the 10.
Picked off again?
No, it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Bowser intercepted it. Oh, my goodness. What a play by Joey Bowser. I thought it was completed, but Bowser wrestled it away from the intended receiver. Let's check it out. Yeah, Bowser has it. My goodness, it looked like Schnitsius had it, but Bowser
just
reaching back.
For the ball.
Yeah, he did. Great play. Here it is again.
That turnover is going to get
I think it's just 2 good athletes going up for it, and the best one won right there.
Unbelievable. Montgomery's ball back near the goal line. Foy looking deep. Just a little bit long, intended for Faustino. He couldn't quite catch up.
Yeah, when that ball left his hand, he was super excited. That was going to be a long touchdown.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, man.
Here's the interception again.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Montgomery's defense right now. They seem really comfortable with what they're doing. The kids are playing hard, which means they're not confused. You know, and I think that says a lot about the coaching that they're doing and how much time the kids put in over the summer.
1:28 to go now in this first quarter. And flags and whistles. It's going to be procedure. It's going to back up the bikes. Somebody jumped. We have plans to do a couple more Montgomery games this year. New Vintage Church stepping up and sponsoring. Really appreciate their support for the community and for the kids. They've got a lot of great programs, so you'll be hearing a lot about them at the half. We've got a nice one as they have their back-to-school bash. Big party that they put on every year for the kids, welcoming everybody back to school. Over the middle, a little contact. Incidental, I don't know. Isaiah Wright was there, Hunter Schnitsius on defense. Now, Wright had a little bit of an ankle problem in practice this week. You can see he's a little slow to get up, and he's definitely limping just a little bit. They weren't sure if he was going to be able to play.
He's a tough kid. I think he's going to overcome that, and he'll be fine. It's a good play by, was it Shitness? What's that guy's name? Snitches. Great play.
Minute and 22 to go in the first. Foy backed up in the end zone. Hands off to Valencia, trying to get a little breathing room, and Valencia is dragging Wildcats out past the 10-yard line. What a tough runner.
Kind of violent kid right there. He looked good. That last pass play, the thing I noticed.
That might have been Peterson carrying that time.
That last pass play, I just noticed just how much time Foy had to throw that ball to right. Even though it was defended, you just wonder, where the pass rush is for Ukiah right now.
Punt coming up now.
It's a good situation for Ukiah, I think, right here.
Julian Valencia will punt this one away. Decent kick. Got a nice roll. Parrish takes it all the way back at the 40, and look at the Vikings cover. Oh, my goodness. Bowser was the first guy there. Great coverage on the punt team by Montgomery. Terrific kick, too, by Valencia out of the end zone. But look at this coverage. Parrish bobbled it a little bit, but here come the Vikes. 1, 2, 3 guys right on the ball.
They did a great job running down there and making a play for their team, helping out the defense right there.
Punt results in the Vikings special teams dropping the receiver immediately, and Ukiah has it just inside their 41-yard line.
Ukiah will take back over now. Right at about the 40. Joyce Silva trying to get the offense going. The Vikings defense really has accounted for 2 of these touchdowns. One, a score on an interception, one that set up a Valenti run. Here's a nice run. Schnitsius gets out to about the 49-yard line.
It's a good carry for him. And that's definitely where I think their run game can have success. It's kind of on the edges right there.
And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Well, when you talk about Montgomery football, you have to remember Jason Frenchie. He was the guy that really set this program, got it going. Go back to the terrific 1996 season. But Jason Frenchie, who's in the Hall of Fame here, he coached this team. He's the all-time winningest coach in the Redwood Empire. 1996, they played Amador Valley in the Oakland Coliseum. Here's O.J. Marchbanks. They trailed early. They came from behind, and they won in the Oakland Coliseum. Ryan Byrne was the quarterback. What a thriller that was as they hoist the trophy for the first time ever. Then you go to the year 2000. They were trailing by 1. Do they kick the extra point and go for the tie? No, they go for 2. Dakota Crawford snags it. The kids talked Frenchie into going for 2, and they were right as they hang on for a 1-point win over Sonoma and advance to the championship. Jason Frenchie was thrilled. Dakota Crawford with one of the best catches ever in the Empire in a clutch situation. How he went up and got that one for the 2-point conversion, I don't know. Here's Royce Barber now in the championship against Rancho Cotati. He busts a big one as
he had a
Montgomery,
lot of runs like that.
Yeah, he did. He had a lot of those. As they win in 2000, their second championship, and once again, they hoist the trophy. Then you go to 2004. It was the perfect season, and it was capped off by Koamisi right here with the interception, returning it all the way back. Montgomery ended up 13-0 on that year. This is 2004. They beat Casa for the championship. If there had been a state championship, they would have gone to it. Frenchie's last year was 2012. Here he is taking the field for the final time. Now the all-time winningest coach in Redwood Empire history.
Frenchie was amazing. Just what a great character guy. Did a lot to help this program. Dedicated his life to it. He was amazing. Fun memories there going through that reel. Really cool. Dakota Crawford. I was at that game at Arnold Field. What an exciting game. And then Royce Barber, man, just a great player.
Start the second quarter. Big hit by Donovan Patterson. He is having a big game.
Yeah, he's kind of taking control of that part of the field, like I said, and I think he's just a massive kid, really, really strong guy in there, and he's taking care of those A-gaps.
Yeah, he is. Wow, what a play.
Getting a look, too, on the D-line. Rudy Lopez also looks like Bainber right now in the game.
Short yardage situation for Ukiah from midfield. Oh, my goodness. Blow it up.
That's Wasat Bainbill right there.
Bamber just crushed that play. Here it is. Isaiah Bamber, unblocked, I would have to say.
Yeah, he's kind of shading and C-gap and cuts right across the tackle's face into B, blows up the play. That's a slant from that D-line. And I'll tell you what, they got some players on the field.
There he is, far right of your screen, the top right there, and watch him come through right here. Oh, my goodness.
They're doing a really good job with that front right now. It's good to see.
Fourth down. Now they're going to have to punt. Keegan Peterson drops back deep.
Yeah, I mean, this is Zacharias kicking this one right here. He's a really good athlete.
Tony Zacharias. He's a junior. Peterson is back to receive.
Delay of game on the offense.
And Ukiah is going to take a delay of game. So that'll back him up a little bit further.
For the Wildcats.
Actually, they're going to wave that off.
It was waved off by Montgomery.
I think if you coach Parrish right here, you're trying to really get your defense squared away. Your offense just got punched in the mouth 3 plays. Great kick right there.
Beautiful. Peterson all the way back to the 10, makes the first guy miss. He's got some room out to the 25-30. Penalty marker down.
Oh, wow.
And look at this. What a run all the way out to the 48, but I have a feeling it's coming back.
You know what?
Actually, almost to the 50.
What a play by the returner. That's Peterson right there. He just uses his hands well to field that punt. And then he just puts on a show for the Viking crowd.
He is weaving his way through guys. That was impressive.
That'll get your classmates fired up.
Oh, yeah.
They'll start jumping up and down. It's cool. Everybody wants to see that.
Tackle was by Robbie Henderson. But they're going to get back way up.
There is a flag on the play.
Legal contact, I think, was the call. I'm not sure. Personal foul.
Montgomery blindside block. Result of the penalty has the Vikings having it 1st and 10.
Hope you're enjoying the action so far. Dave Cox and Pat Peel. Bringing you the action tonight from Jason Frenchie Field.
You know, it was exciting to get the call this morning, and to be your 4th choice. I mean, it feels great.
3rd choice.
You were desperate, so, hey, what are friends for?
Hey. Appreciate it, Pat. Appreciate it.
9-yard line.
Hey, you're natural, man. You're natural. You're made for this. Forget coaching. Stick with me in the booth. You never lose a game in the booth.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier up here, but you're still making me nervous.
Straight ahead, nice handoff to Valenti, and Valenti gets out to about the 14-yard line. Sam Valenti showing that power running game for Montgomery.
Just a little zone play right there from the Vikings. I was out here a year ago, my daughter's softball game for Rugrats, and they had a coach from Penn State clinicking their staff. So I know they've been really, really dedicated as a coaching staff.
Boy looking over the defense. Valenti again. And he's out past the 15. He gets to the 17-yard line, a couple more yards. Tough running.
Yeah, just another zone play looked like to me, and Ukiah was there to fit it. And
Picks up
it'll be
2.
set up 3rd and short.
3rd and 2 for the Vikings. at their 17-yard line.
Here's Valenti, third time in a row. He's got first down yardage, and he gets to the 22-yard line. Nice run for Valenti, who carries 3 straight times.
Valenti on the carry. It's enough for Viking first down. In on the tackle is number 7, Williams, and number 11, Fink.
Fink was in on the tackle along with Jared Williams that time for the Wildcats, but it's a first down for Montgomery.
Wildcats bringing in some new D linemen right there.
Play action. Peterson
Nice
over the
play.
middle. Keegan Peterson has good yardage, and he's out past the 35-yard line.
It's kind of Foy mesh that stretch look coming towards us, pulled the ball up and threw it to his slot guy. Little RPO play there. Watch here as he meshes the ball. He's looking, sticks it in there. Nice catch and run.
Peterson ends up with the catch. Decent yardage.
Those receivers will have some space. I mean, Valenti pounding it in there, and then quarterback raises up and throws it to those guys. It's kind of a nightmare for the outside backers right now.
1st and 10 for the Vikes. Valenti on a delay again. And not much doing this time. Let's go back to that previous play. And I'll see this throw. And this is a tough catch in traffic for Keegan Peterson. But that just holds up those linebackers just a bit.
Oh, yeah. No, if you're out there on the perimeter and Valenti's coming straight towards you, you're not thinking about the receiver at that point. So it's a good scheme.
2nd and 6. Foy looking right. Now he comes back to the left. Hit as he throws. Bowser out there deep. Comes back to it and can't get it. A penalty marker goes down. Defender right there was Kai Parrish.
Pass is incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Tough call. I mean, the corner's scrambling to catch up, and, the ball's underthrown. He's got to make a U-turn and try to come back and make a play. Probably got his hands on the receiver a little bit. You'll see it right here.
Yeah, they were kind of, I would call that incidental, really. The ball was underthrown.
Yeah.
Flag on the play is pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, that's too bad.
The result of the penalty is a 15 yards.
So that's going to move him 15.
So Montgomery has it 1st and 10 at the Ukiah 44-yard line.
So they will cross midfield now, and they have it at the 44-yard line. Foy to throw. Isaiah Wright can't get up for that one.
Good coverage. David Parker right there.
Ukiah's defense hasn't been bad. 2 of their touchdowns were given up. One was an interception, pick 6, and one they had to
short field,
3-yard line.
Yeah. Other than that long first touchdown pass, they've been okay.
Here's Peterson. Like to get him in space.
Pop up.
Keegan Peterson. Decent play.
Good job with pursuit right there from the Wildcats. Riley Howland was out there first. Receiver made a good play to make a miss, and the pursuit got there, so it just made him stop his feet enough.
Peterson last year had 500 yards receiving, over 100 yards rushing for 8 touchdowns. Straight ahead, nice hole. Alex Alvarez. Alvarez all the way down inside the 15. What a run for Alex Alvarez.
Yeah, he got the ball and just cut it back right away.
Handoff to number 5, Alex Alvarez.
Good job by that tackle staying on right there. Sometimes in those zones, that backside tackle will go down. Otherwise, sometimes they base block it right there. He just did a good job, and running back saw it, cut back right away.
Good field position now. And Alvarez carries again. This time he's taken down by Williams. Also in on the tackle was Robbie Henderson.
And off to number 5, Alvarez. Maybe picks up half a yard.
Henderson's had a good game so
Second
far.
and long out for the Vikings, just outside the 12-yard line.
Vikings right around the 12-yard line. Foy hands it off to
ball's on
Alvarez
the ground.
again. Foy picks up the loose ball. And Foy scrambles back to the line of scrimmage. Not sure what happened there, but the ball was jarred loose.
Ukiah walking a lot of guys up down here. Some numbers back there.
Foy alertly picked that thing up.
Looked like Bobby McGovern knocked it out, number 7. Oh, Jared Williams, I'm sorry.
3rd and 10. Backed up to the 15-yard line now. Valenti settles next to Foy. He'll roll right. Throw into that corner.
Yep.
Isaiah Wright.
Looked like he got it.
He got it?
Out of bounds.
Not
Wow.
quite. Not quite in.
It's completed out of bounds. It's
See if we can
incomplete.
pick it
That's
up
fourth
here.
down for the Vikings.
Foy very dangerous when he rolls out. See if Wright got a foot down.
So that front foot landed out of bounds.
They're going to try to kick this one. Alvarez will hold.
Valencia.
Or Valencia.
Valencia's going to try to punch it through.
Low line drive. I don't think it made it. No. Not this
The
time.
field goal attempt is no good, and the Wildcats will take over on down.
So the Wildcats have held.
I mean, you definitely want your kicker to get those opportunities, and I think he's just going to get better and better.
Here's the almost touchdown again. Yeah, definitely the foot came down out of bounds.
And you feel like if that ball's near Isaiah Wright, he's going to pull it down. So,
Yeah, it was a nice catch. So Ukiah takes over deep in their own territory. And it looks like they may burn a timeout here. So we're going to step aside for just a moment. Be back with more.
Santa Rosa Golf and Country Club is Sonoma County's premier private country club with something for everyone in the family. Of course, the incredible 18-hole golf course, including the exclusive 100-yard practice hole and driving range. The perfect dining experience from a casual lunch to an elegant formal dinner. And the amazing event venue you will love. Santa Rosa Golf and Country Club can accommodate weddings and private events for up to 300 guests. And there is so much more to offer. Come see for yourself the Santa Rosa Golf and Country.
Ukiah takes a timeout there. Here comes the pitch out to Parrish. Whitestein slows him up. And nothing doing there. Foy may have been shaken up a little bit. He is on the bench being worked on a little bit. Coming up and making the hit that time was Caleb Webb.
Whitestein, too, he had that number 2 receiver, slot receiver, trying to block him, and he just pushed him back into the play. Kind of blew it up. That's what you want your outside backers to do in this defense. You know, they're kind of lining up in this 3-4 quarters look, and it's really scary when you have Isaiah Wright right there on the edge, and he can come. And, yeah, there's 2 guys, so they send 5 right there. It's just get it out in a hurry. And the quarterback knows it. He sees those guys walk up, and, yeah, you got to get the ball out fast.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it. Montgomery's defense has been very impressive. Ukiah really hasn't threatened thus far. Saw their scrimmage against Cardinal Newman. They gave up a rushing touchdown early on, but then they were very stingy after that.
And I heard Ukiah's scrimmage against Windsor. It was really close. Oh, ball's on the ground.
Uh-oh, fumble. Did he get it back? I think he did.
Vikings defense drops the Wildcats for another loss. It will be bring up 4th and long for Ukiah at their own 10-yard line.
Still some personnel issues with special teams for the Vikings.
Punting. Decent kick.
That's a great
rolling all the way back to the 32. Nice job by the kicker, Tony Zacharias.
Yeah, he's a special athlete. I remember him. He's a freshman. He was at Newman. Saw him running around. Watched him play basketball. He's a special talent.
1st and 10 at their 33-yard line with 3:18 left to go in the first.
3:18 to go. There's the Montgomery band. They're getting fired up. They're going to probably play a little bit at halftime.
We've got a new running back checking in for the Vikings, Alex Alvarez.
Alvarez made a couple runs on that last drive, but let's see if they give it up to him here. Yep, here's Alvarez. Starts inside, bounces outside. Nice play by Marcus Bank. Brings him down.
Kai Parrish showing up too, just a little rat play.
Yeah, I know. 5 Alvarez on the carry. He ended the tackle 7 Williams and 11 Pink.
Bobby McGovern is now in at quarterback. So Foy was shaken up a little bit, and with the 20-0 lead, they're going to give McGovern a few snaps here. Backup QB.
Looking for Bowser.
Bowser's out there, and he makes the catch at the 40. Trying to get away from Parrish. Steps out of bounds.
Yeah, there were Ukiah Wildcats in coverage, but Bowser just went up and out-competed those guys.
Yeah, the ball was a little underthrown, but he came back to it nicely.
Montgomery's going to have the 1st and 10 after that huge play at the Ukiah 34-yard line.
Quarterback, McGovern.
McGovern hands off this time to Alvarez. Straight ahead. Let's go back to that previous play. McGovern staying in that pocket nicely. That's a nice play by Bowser coming back to the ball.
Yeah, your first half backup quarterback. You're in there and you throw it up to either Wright or Bowser. It's got to be comforting to have those guys out there, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Makes it a 2nd and 6 for the Vikings at their 30-yard line.
McGovern looking over the defense. Has the Vikings on the move now. 2nd and 6. Alvarez, first down yardage. Alvarez inside the 15. And it's going to be 1st and goal Montgomery as Alvarez carries. Guy I didn't know about. Alvarez.
Yeah, Montgomery's O-line kind of comfortable, you know, like I said, I think 58 right there, left tackle. He's just kind of past that and inviting the D lineman upfield, and there's space inside for Alvarez to get to.
Really nice run, weaving his way through the Ukiah defense for Alvarez. 1st and goal, Montgomery looking to add to a 20-point lead. Peterson on the outside breaks the tackle and gets to about the 7.
Ukiah does a good job in the perimeter right there, rallying to the ball.
Here's that run by Alvarez again. Really good vision. Nice downfield block there, too.
Short gain of the pass play, 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and goal
Second and goal for Montgomery. Bobby McGovern trying to engineer a scoring drive here. Alvarez on a delay. And he stood up near the 5-yard line. Nice hit right in the middle by Julian Maldonado, the senior.
Maldonado's a great kid. His dad, Santa Rosa, Mijo Maldonado, went to school with him. He's been up there involved with that Ukiah program for a long time. Proud Pomo Indian.
Maldonado is a senior. Third and goal. Peterson on a sweep. Turn back inside. Maldonado's there again. Maldonado makes 2 big plays in a row for the Ukiah defense.
Yeah, it was a great call. You know, I like the call. I think Ukiah's just doing a good job of rallying down there. Not as much space to be concerned with for your defense when you're, in the red zone.
Maldonado makes the tackle. 4th down. What do we do here?
I mean, the thing that makes Montgomery scary is those receivers, right? And when there's a lot of space behind you, there's more space in your defense. With fly sweep, just kind of outran his lead blocker right there, and Ukiah ran by those guys.
Montgomery's going to talk this over. Great night of football so far here, presented by New Vintage Church. Coming up at the half, we'll have a look at the upcoming big party that New Vintage Church is going to throw for middle and high schoolers, their back-to-school bash. Well, some highlights of the first half of play.
That second quarter went by quick.
5 seconds left.
I mean, you got your backup quarterback down here. What do? You flip it up to right? What do you think?
Yeah, you go to one of those guys. Bowser's on the near side. Peterson's in the slot right to the top. McGovern has some options. Alvarez settles in next to him at running back.
10 slicing in the flat right there from the backside. He was the H-back.
And the play is made by Ukiah. Montgomery comes up short as they try to get it to Faustino, and he cannot get there.
It's a great job by Ukiah's defense. Kind of a nifty play. They had number 10 set H-back wing away from the play, sliced across into the flat. Good job by Ukiah covering that.
So the Vikes will head off. Very successful first half for Montgomery. Big play, of course, the interception for the touchdown. Vikings had a bunch of big plays on defense as they head into the locker room here at Jason Frenchie Field. But they had that big play, the first play touchdown that really set the table to Bowser.
They've had big plays on defense as well, but they've also just had control of the game. Like, you never felt like Ukiah had the upper hand at any time.
All right, well, once again, we're going to take a look at the bash that's thrown by New Vintage. Take a look at that. Back to school bash for them here at the half.
If you're not here, you're missing out. This is the place to be. It's going down. Bring your friend. Bring anybody.
matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally. We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
Athletics builds character, teamwork, physical fitness,
and shows what hard work can achieve.
And some of us can even earn a college scholarship or qualify for the Olympics.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
Hey California, this is Ron DiCetti, CIF Executive Director, and how we behave at games is a reflection of who we are. Let's turn the table on bad behavior and show friends, students, and our kids, and the other team, a side of ourselves that makes them truly proud.
Hearing people cheer at our games really motivates me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing. We're all on this team because we love you.
Winning is amazing, but it's not the only thing.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But hearing them yell at the coach is embarrassing.
Oh, come on!
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
Even if you may not love the call.
I hear all the time all the crazy things the parents say. It's just like more frustrating than anything.
The parents on my team were acting out.
Because of this, they got kicked out of the game, and not only did the ref didn't change the answer, it just caused embarrassment for our whole team.
The ref asked every parent on our sideline to, exit the facility and waited till every parent did. So that wasted, 10 to 15 minutes of our half.
You're trying your best and you're putting yourself out there and you're on the court doing what you love, and seeing and hearing people, belligerently be mean to you, it's really frustrating. It makes you not want to play anymore. It makes you just want to go sit on the sidelines and cry. Like, it's not fun. So it does feel like the parents make it about themselves instead of the players who are actually playing the game. Parents who lose their minds when we don't score aren't helping.
What are you doing out there?
It can actually be super distracting. We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
Hey, and enough with all the swearing.
Our games are the highlight of my week.
Anger has no place here.
Sportsmanship is simple. It means treating other students, fans, and opponents as you'd like your school's players to be treated. It also means showing respect to our game officials. Without them, our student athletes don't get to play the sport they love. Only then are we worthy of the title, CIF student athletes, families, and coaches. So let's get back to doing what we do best, California. great competition, and the best fans in the country. Thank you for being part of the change, and thank you for being there to lift us up.
(20-0) here at the half. And we are going to check out some halftime highlights here. Dave Cox and Pat Peel back with you here at the half. And I think if you're Ukiah, you got to figure out a way, Pat, to get some points on the board. That has been their issue so far. Just their defense has done pretty well, keep Montgomery out of the end zone other than the picks and everything else, but they got to find a way to score.
Yeah, I mean, it's within reach for them. They just need to have some things work out, and you know, they're going to have to compete. They definitely have the talent to do it. Montgomery just seems a little bit better prepared for the first game, and both these teams are going to define themselves over the course of the next few weeks, start figuring out who they are, against real competition. And, they have players out here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, we're going to take another break right here, and we will be back with the start of the second half in just a moment.
Hey friends, what's up? My name's Darren. I'm the lead pastor at New Vintage Church, and I want to tell you about a special event we have coming up for families all over Sonoma County. It's called Family Fun Night. It's happening September 16th right here at New Vintage Church. And no, you can't. And what? Okay. Girls, oh my gosh. I don't know if you need a night out as much as I do. But I know you love your kids, but sometimes you just need a night where you can have some fun together. So join us at New Vintage Church, September 16th, Family Fun Night. We'll have games, prizes, food, all the fun, from little kids up to your 6th or 7th graders. Bring them all. We'd love to see you there. It's going to be a fun night. Get out, get off of me. All right, we'll see you there.
All right, we're back here at the half. Dave Cox and Pat Peel bringing you the action here from Montgomery High School, and we're going to take a look at the highlights of this half right here. Montgomery defense, got to talk a lot about that, the picks, and they really set the offense up nicely. Ukiah had a couple pretty big plays, and they were hanging in there for much of that first half, but again, scoring, that's the problem for them.
Yeah, I think the story of the game is really Montgomery being really prepared defensively to deal with Ukiah. Their kids are comfortable. They're playing fast and aggressive. That play right there, amazing start for the season for Montgomery.
Keegan Peterson takes the long touchdown pass. Vikings get it going. They had reason to celebrate. Then after a Whitestein pick gets them down inside the 5-yard line, Sam Valenti with the power game. Montgomery doing a nice job blocking up front for both their running backs in that first half of play, and Valenti just powers his way into the end zone right there.
Tough for Ukiah to have the short field defensively. Valenti's a big guy, big strong guy, pounds it in. Then the play defensively right there. Whitestein, right?
Yeah, pick 6. All the way to the house for Montgomery.
It's a good play for the
Schnitzius with a nice run.
Yeah, Montgomery really aggressive defensively right there. Missed the tackle in space. Ukiah can hurt you.
And here's Bowser with a really nice interception. Kept Ukiah off the board.
Yeah, Bowser really showed up first half, going up, competing for balls in traffic. Good plays by him.
Here's a nice catch downfield. Oh, Bowser almost caught that one. Didn't quite come up with that one, but that was pass interference. Kept that drive going. Here's Alvarez now. Alvarez was impressive off the bench for Montgomery running the football.
Yeah, he's a quick hitter. Montgomery's O-line getting on bodies and just pushing people around, and he's taking advantage.
But Ukiah held. Maldonado made a couple nice plays down here inside the red zone to keep the Vikings off the board. And we're going to take a look at the numbers from the first half of play. 7 first downs for the Vikings, only 3 for Ukiah. Passing game, Ukiah has really got to try to find a way to move the ball down the field. And they turned it over 3 times, so that was big.
And Montgomery's pressure and great job in coverage has had a lot to do with that, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. So that's the story here at the half. About a minute out before we start the second half of play here. And we'll take one more break here and hear more about New Vintage Church.
Hey friends, my name is Darren Youngstrom. I'm the lead pastor at New Vintage Church in Santa Rosa. And we have a unique opportunity October 23rd. Mark your calendars. It's a Sunday morning where we cancel our Sunday services to go do service for our city. See, we know that churches often have a reputation for all the things they're against, and we want to be known for what we're for. And we're for our city. We're for our county. We want to be for the next door neighbor and for the next generation. So come along with us. Join us. Sign up at newvintage.org and join us for Serve Sunday morning, October 23rd. We'll have all the projects ready. We'll put you on a team. You'll make some new friends, and you'll serve our city together. We'll see you there.
All right, here at the half, 20-0 Montgomery as we get ready to start the second half and play some scores from around the Empire right now. Las Lomas leads Rancho Cotati 9-7. Windsor with a big lead, 35-0 over Tamalpais. Cardinal Newman leads San Leandro 21-0 in a game of national attention. Bishop Gorman 14, Mater Dei 7. That gets you updated. Here it's 20-0 Montgomery.
It's a tough first game for Rancho to go down to Las Lomas.
Yeah, it is.
An announcement. Myra Saravia.
Yeah, a lot of people thought Ranch might run the table this year. But they got to come from behind. It's only 9-7. They're in the ballgame.
Oh, yeah.
They got a good team.
And they got guys that can beat you for sure.
Yeah, Ranch kind of the odds-on favorite here in the NBL Oak this year. Montgomery hopes to make a little noise, though, moving from the Redwood to the Oak this year.
There's a lot of parity in the NBL right now, but I think, Windsor, Rancho, Newman, those are going to be some great games. And Montgomery, you're right, they're doing a good job defensively right now, which, they're going to get better and better and better.
Yeah, going to be a lot of good games this year, and we'll have quite a few of them for you. Trying to keep busy here. Appreciate New Vintage Church stepping up and sponsoring this one here tonight. We encourage other members of the community to do the same thing, bringing high school football to you here on YSN365.com.
That's what just happened to me.
It's Vertus Patton, the Montgomery coach, talking with Coco Greer. So they get ready for the second half. Vikings will receive.
Montgomery's setting up for either a cross or a wall return right here. See what they do.
Taken deep. Peterson has it. Keegan Peterson bounces off some Wildcats and gets out past the 40. A penalty marker coming in late.
Montgomery takes the opening second half kickoff. Back up to their 45.
I'm impressed with Montgomery's skill, guys.
Check out, that might have been Alvarez carrying that one. Yeah, Montgomery's got a lot of weapons, a lot of good guys. No, that was Keegan. There's Keegan coming out of there with his helmet off. He's going to have to take the next play off.
So it looks like we still got McGovern in, right? Foy not back.
Yeah, Foy is not back. McGovern took a lot of snaps in the scrimmage, and that's why they have those scrimmages, so guys can get kind of like a preseason game. Officials talking things over. Our referee, Nick Pontecorvo. He's a new Redwood Empire ref, new guy in the area. Might have come from the East Bay, I'm not sure.
We need referees. Be kind to your referees.
Yeah, Nick's a good guy. We talked to him a little bit about what we needed as far as pregame and getting things going, and he was more than happy to cooperate.
The result of the penalty and the play is the Vikings will take over 1st and 10 just outside their
It's like offsetting penalties. Somebody was ejected.
What?
Yeah, somebody was thrown out for a personal foul. I'm not sure who it was.
Is that Valencia over here on the sideline, maybe?
No, it was one of the Wildcats, I believe.
Okay.
So Ukiah takes over, or excuse me, Montgomery takes over. First possession of the second half. Pretty good balance for Montgomery in the first half between pass and run.
Yeah, well, they got a lot of guys to get the ball to, and their offensive line isn't allowing them to do that. They're starting the second half with Alvarez in the backfield, so I'm wondering if maybe Valencia is a little dinged up.
Yeah, Valenti might be hurt. He's got tape on the right ankle. Foy might be a little banged up. He had his ankle worked on. I think right now with the 20-0 lead, they figure, let's let these guys play a little bit. Things get interesting. We might have to change it up, but so far McGovern's done a pretty good job.
I mean, Alvarez, the more speedy back. Valenti, really big, powerful kid. And, like I said, their O-line doing a great job.
There's McGovern. Fires it low, but caught. Another penalty marker, maybe trailing the play as that was caught by Faustino.
Just a slant pass. Marcus Fink was there to try to make a play. It just kind of slipped past him. And
there was no marker on the play. Thought I saw something fly in there. McGovern with a nice completion. First play of the second half, 2nd and 4. Here's Alvarez. First down yardage, past midfield. Alvarez to the 46. Taken down from behind by Jared Williams.
Just a zone with a kick from that wing backside. Alvarez hits it fast. You can see right there, number 10 come across for the Vikings. He's going to seal it away. Right there he gets the kick. Alvarez squirts through on the cutback. Physical game in there. These guys are hitting hard.
McGovern hands off again. Alvarez, very good at making the first guy mix. He's not as powerful as Valenti, certainly, but he has done a nice job running the football so far tonight for Montgomery.
Yeah, he gets it. He's starting in that direction on the zone play and then jump cuts, finds some space, and gets positive yards.
The Wildcats pick up a 3 with the 2nd and 7 to the Vikings.
2nd and 7 now in Ukiah territory. They drove down inside the 10 just to end the first half and came up empty.
Vikings sticking with Alvarez in the backfield. Maybe changing the play right here.
2nd and 7. McGovern lets it fly, looking deep.
Oh.
Schnitzius can't quite hang on to that one. It's
he
incomplete.
almost picked off right there.
Faustino was the intended receiver that time. 2nd down turns to 3rd and 7 now. Delay to Alvarez. Nice run as he dives to the 38.
Montgomery just committed to running that zone. Good job by the wing kicking. Backside, Alvarez knows what to do with the ball on that play. Just inside zone. And as those linebackers for Ukiah start to creep up, you're going to see some kind of an RPO or seam to one of these receivers.
First game of the year, the Vikings start off with their helmets blank. They get a victory, they get their horns. They got to earn the horns. So that's always a big deal, especially for the seniors. Pass complete. Peterson at the 30-yard line. First down. Nice catch in traffic.
Nice
Keegan
ball
Peterson.
by McGovern right there. Great throw. He kind of slipped it in there.
Vikings have it 1st and 10.
Perfect.
At the Wildcat 29-yard line.
Keegan hangs on.
Yeah, bobbled a little bit, but he just pulled it in. McGovern enjoying some ease and comfort back there thanks to his O-line.
Alvarez to the 25.
All right, they're going to give him a break. Here comes Valenti. Looks like he's kind of limping a little bit.
Yeah,
huh?
he definitely is.
Yep.
The tackle is number 50, Henderson, for the Wildcats.
So Valenti now in the backfield. 2nd and a little more than 6. Peterson in motion. And Valenti and Peterson run into each other, but Peterson still manages to get down to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Valenti might have been a little confused on that one. He started to shift to the wrong side, went over, and then they kind of bumped into each other on the exchange. Good job hanging on to it by the running back.
First and 10 Vikings.
Viking crowd very active tonight, having a great time here. Beautiful night for high school football.
Lots of space out here for Wright.
Wright is at the bottom of your screen. Handoff goes to Peterson again. Keegan Peterson carries a couple times in a row.
He's getting it on that. Looks like he might have hurt his knee right here. He's cramping up maybe a little bit. Takes that fly handoff and just cuts it up in there quick.
Looks like cramps for Peterson. It's like, no, I'm good. Leave me in, coach.
Oh.
McGovern looking things over. Vikes checking the sidelines. Coach Patton is the offensive coordinator. 7:20 to go. Here's Valenti. Nice cutback. Big hole. Valenti. Good yardage. There's a marker down, however.
Yeah, I mean, I think Maldonado might have been held right there.
And they are backing him up.
Holding on the offense.
It's a holding call.
And Maldonado and Ochoa kind of in a battle. I think Ochoa might have grabbed him a little bit.
Despite the foul, the Vikings will have it at the Ukiah Wildcat 26-yard line.
That backs him all the way back to the 26-yard line, 2nd and 18. Clock ticking here in the third quarter, approaching the 7-minute mark. Valenti again. Ukiah's there defensively. Nice job by the Wildcats.
Yeah, he gets a couple back, but they're just sticking with that same run play, and then they had the fly as a changeup. And I like that they're not mixing up a million different run plays. They're trying to do what they do well, and I get that. And they've got the guys to get the ball to. Valenti really looks stiff, kind of hobbling off the field right now. It's a tough game.
Alvarez back in the backfield now. 3rd down and 15 for the Montgomery Vikings. Leading it 20-0 over Ukiah here on the opening night of high school football here in 2022. Dave Cox and Pat Peel bringing you the action tonight. McGovern down the middle, a little high, and it's picked off by Schnitzes. Look out, he's got some room.
Schnitzes gets stitches.
And he's all the way out to about the 50-yard line. Big play for the Ukiah defense.
I tell you what, they needed that because Montgomery's driving the ball.
Pass was picked off by number 5, Schnitzes.
Yeah.
Nice blocking, and Schnitzes knows what to do with it, obviously. Got past McGovern. Looked like he might go all the way, but right there, check out the big fella. Bamber dives in there and knocks him out.
That's the second time you called his name tonight. He's made two impressive athletic plays.
Yeah, JB, they call him. Ukiah takes over, 1st and 10 after the turnover. Pitch out. Bringing it to the near side, trying to create some space for Kai Parrish. And coming up and making the hit for Montgomery was Zane Aboud.
Brought down by 69 Boswell. After a short gain, will be second.
Whitestein coming off the field defensively. Good job with the substitutions right there. Montgomery trying to keep their guys fresh.
2nd and 9 for Ukiah. Silva waiting, takes a low snap. Parrish again, and Parrish gets a big hit. The ball popped out.
Like a Wildcat was there to fall on it, though.
Yeah.
Tough run by him and a tough hit defensively.
Let's check it out.
Kind of goofy exchange right there. The fullback gets on his guy. Hit from behind.
Yeah.
Was that Bainber again?
And the ball popped out of there. Schnitzes fell on it. Couldn't see who came in there and made that hit. We'll check it after this play. 3rd down for Ukiah. Big play right here. 3rd and 4.
Yeah,
Wildcats trying to get back in this ball game. Peterson might have been the one that knocked it out. Nice play from behind. Dropping him. Whitestein does it again. What a play. Whitestein has been all over the field tonight. Here he is, coming from behind.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 5. A lot of numbers over there for the Vikings. I mean, I think the play caller would like to get that one back, you know.
Zacharias will try and pin him deep.
He's done a good job with this role tonight.
Peterson takes this one at the 11.
Oh.
Makes 2 guys miss. Peterson all the way out to the 40-yard line. Great return.
Wildcats had some people there, just couldn't quite get him down.
Almost
Parker
dropped the
right
ball.
there, yeah.
Keegan Peterson, dangerous on special teams as well as on offense. He might be a little shaken up. He's limping.
Well, he's running super hard with the ball. He's playing really physical on defense, so it starts to take a toll on you after you get so many reps in a game.
Bobby McGovern still in at quarterback. Lucas Foy, who quarterbacked most of the first half, limping a little bit on the sidelines. He's got an ankle injury. Straight ahead, about a yard that time for Alvarez.
Guys just walking people up there right now. They figure that, you know, it's just going to be run, run, run. So they're walking up there to.
Bowser in a slot. Matthew Hernandez is out wide to the near side as they put Alvarez now left of the QB McGovern on 2nd down. Here he comes again. Slides through, dives to about the 46-yard line. Ukiah's defense has been pretty tough today. 2 of the Montgomery touchdowns were really scored by the defense, although one was not a pick six. One was held up about the 3-yard line, but it set up a touchdown by Valenti. They did get beat deep by Peterson early in the game, but that was the only real big play they've given up.
See if they can hold up here on 3rd down.
Here comes Alvarez. Sweeps for a 1st down. Alvarez spins. Penalty marker down late, however, behind the line of scrimmage. This may come back.
Yeah, it was a good call by Montgomery to run wide this time, give Alvarez some space, but they might have held.
Yep. Coming back.
Holding on the offense.
Backs the Vikings up quite a bit. It was a nice play, too. Too bad.
Yeah, this is a different 3rd down situation for Montgomery now. And for Ukiah, you know, it's scary. You have to cover these guys.
3rd down. 14 yards to go for the Vikes. Bad snap.
wow.
McGovern handles it. Maldonado takes him down.
Huge play for the Wildcats right there.
Maldonado comes up with it. Knocks him down.
A snap on the play results in a quarterback sack for a loss.
We'll call that a sack for Maldonado. The snap was just way wide. Maldonado was right there on the edge to make the play.
Corrections, fourth down. 4th and 25.
Punting situation, chance for Ukiah to get decent field position as Julian Valencia gets set to kick.
It was a low snap right there. It's not going to be returnable.
Kick will trickle to the 50 and to the 48, where Riley Helene will down it for Montgomery, and Ukiah takes back over.
Ukiah, another chance. This is good field position. Kind of trying to take advantage of some Montgomery mistakes, the penalty, then the bad snap, and now you got good field position, and you're down by 3 scores.
Ukiah hanging in there, see if they can make something happen. I'm going to remind everybody about New Vintage Church throwing that big party, welcoming back middle and high school students. You saw it at halftime. You'll be entered in a raffle to win a cash prize if it's your first time there, and you get a free T-shirt just for showing up. Games, prizes, free fruit, food, a color run. So it'd be great to see everybody out there at New Vintage Church for that great back-to-school bash. Great to see that New Vintage really cares about the kids, sponsoring the games, and really putting on some great programs to.
We got whistles on first down.
Another penalty. Going to give Ukiah a free 5.
Encroachment on the defense makes it 1st and 5 for the Wildcats at the Viking 44-yard line.
Wide split by that number 2 receiver for Ukiah. See if they can try to throw the ball.
Silva will.
They go wheel. Nope.
Deep pass incomplete.
Coverage was there by Peterson. Did a good job.
Yep, Jackson Page was the intended receiver. They were trying to get him in space in that one-on-one coverage.
Peterson right there with them. So you get the penalty, get an incomplete pass, second, 5. So see if they can get themselves into business here.
Silva gives it to Parrish.
Nice
cutback. Parrish has the first down as he gets inside the 40.
Good vision by Parrish.
Number 3, Parrish on the carry, the tackle is 10, Faustino, 11, Helene.
Faustino and Helene in on the tackle that time for Montgomery.
1st and 10, Ukiah.
Ukiah has a first down.
38-yard line.
30 seconds to go here in the third. Wildcats trying to put a scoring drive together. Silva looking to throw. And that's incomplete.
Not quite on target. And Montgomery, they just chewed up the third quarter running the ball, and here we go. Rolling into the last quarter in a play or two, and Ukiah needs to get this thing going.
Keegan Peterson, nice job on coverage that time. This will more than likely be the final play of the third quarter as Valenti is going to check in on the defensive line. The sack specialist. See if he can get to Silva here. Hand off to Parrish. And he is stopped at the 40, so that is going to be the final play.
It's Bainber again. He's in there making plays.
Yeah, Bamber. He is a good one. So that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. 3 quarters of play in the books. And we will take a break right here and be back with more in just a moment.
Hey friends, my name is Darren Youngstrom. I'm the lead pastor at New Vintage Church in Santa Rosa. And we have a unique opportunity October 23rd, mark your calendars, it's a Sunday morning, where we cancel our Sunday services to go do service for our city. See, we know that churches often have a reputation for all the things they're against, and we want to be known for what we're for. And we're for our city, we're for our county. We want to be for the next door neighbor and for the next generation. So come along with us, join us, sign up at newvintage.org and join us for Serve Sunday morning, October 23rd. We'll have all the projects ready, we'll put you on a team, you'll make some new friends, and you'll serve our city together. We'll see you there.
Heading to the fourth quarter. 20-0 Montgomery. Vikes looking for their first win of the year. Ukiah Wildcats trying to make a fourth quarter comeback here. Third down and about 12 for Ukiah. Joey Silva, their quarterback, with the final 12 minutes on the clock. Silva to throw deep. Jackson Page is out there. It's underthrown and it's picked off by Riley Helene. Oh no, excuse me, that is Quentin Perez. Late flag down.
Might have been leading with the helmet penalty right there.
That is Matthew Hernandez. Matthew Hernandez, and it was Silva who made the tackle right there, the quarterback, and he's going to get a penalty for the excessive contact.
Can you call that on a quarterback?
I don't know. Good question. See it again. Here's Hernandez with the pick. Thought it was Helene at first. Here comes the hit. Joey Silva definitely lowered the helmet.
That's when quarterbacks are the most violent, right?
I guess so.
After an interception that they throw, they're going to be mad running after that guy.
Heck of a hit. Nice return by Hernandez, Matthew Hernandez. And the Vikings take over just shy of midfield. Bobby McGovern came in for Lucas Foy, gives it to Alvarez. And Alvarez will eat up some clock as he gets to the 46-yard line.
Montgomery did a good job dealing with Ukiah's blitz right there. We're able to stay on track with their run. Positive yards for the Vikes.
Alvarez on the carry, on the tackle, number 10, Parrish, number 18, Page.
You know, on the tackle that time was Shea Parrish.
At the Ukiah 45-yard line.
Second and a couple now. Alvarez, I don't think he got there. Nice job defensively that time by Ukiah. So they stop him short. Coming up in the bottom of the pile was Elijah Ram.
Under center. Montgomery with the sneak. I don't know if he got there.
Quarterback sneak. Did he get it? Not sure. Rancho is now taking the lead over Las Lomas, 14-9. Tough road game to start the season for the Cougars. And they now lead it 14-9.
They've been playing them for a few years in the preseason. They always have, a tough first half, and I think Rancho's usually getting the better of that one.
Face mask penalty. It's going to go against Ukiah. McGovern's helmet came off, but I don't know, because of the face mask, I think he gets to stay in.
Yeah, that was tough. It looked like Ukai's defense was there. They ran zone again, or they ran that sneak. They did a good job defending it, but, grab that face mask and move the chains.
Under 11 to play here in this one. Montgomery still up 20-0. Bring you the action here tonight on YSN365.com, presented by New Vintage Church. McGovern throwing. Batted down. Nice defensive play. Parrish.
A little back shoulder fade right there. Parrish did a good job feeling that route, feeling where the receiver was, and coming up and knocking it down.
Pretty good throw here by McGovern, but an even better defensive play by Kai Parrish.
Yeah. And they've been beat, tonight, Ukiah, on that same type of throw, and we're doing a good job adjusting. Ball's on the ground.
Fumble. Newman now up 34-0 over San Leandro as Alvarez recovered that one. Another tough road game for Newman. They lost to San Leandro last year to start the season.
Yeah, well, Coach Sanchez has done a good job over the summer, putting in a lot of time with his staff, getting those guys ready.
Time he did not have last year. Third down for Montgomery now. About 13 yards to go.
Montgomery changing the play, shifting their fullback out in the slot.
Montgomery throwing deep. He's got Isaiah Wright out there, and he can't quite hang on. Oh, my goodness. Nice throw by McGovern.
Just a little beyond his fingertips, but, yeah, McGovern looks comfortable back there. It was a pretty decent ball, just not quite on target.
I think on a healthy ankle, he catches that.
You're probably right. He's getting attended to right now by a teammate, maybe cramping up a little bit. He's probably real disappointed he didn't hang on to that one or didn't quite get to it.
Yeah, it's a nice throw.
Yeah. And you got Foy, you got McGovern. Hopefully Foy is healthy and ready to go, but look at him in there. Just comfortable.
Right, still shaking up down there. Bishop Gorman now up 21-7.
You're covering the national games.
That's right. That's right.
You got Hugo with the scores.
Yeah, Hugo.
Johnny on the spot with the scores over there. Good job, Hugo. Modern day, huh? Losing?
Patton, yeah. Bishop Gorman of Nevada beating him. Really appreciate all Virtus's help in putting this together.
He's a class act. Was a teammate of mine at Mendocino College. And loves football. Puts a lot of time in with these kids. Staff, great guys.
Isaiah being helped off the field.
Might be cramping a little bit. McGovern rolling over this way.
Ooh, throws complete.
Yep, hooks up with Keegan Peterson.
Pass complete from number 7, McGovern, to number 2, Peterson.
Montgomery doing a good job kind of calling plays. They ran zone in the third quarter to death, and now they're just kind of mixing things up.
Keegan's had a nice game, done a little bit of everything for this team. How about McGovern coming off the bench?
I think that's a great story for this team right here. McGovern, coming in and keeping control of the game.
Peterson with 78 yards receiving and 19 yards rushing as Alvarez gets down inside the 5.
And up to the 5 Alvarez, gets it all the way down to the 4.
Dante Brown put a nice hit on Alvarez right there before he kept him from getting in.
Alvarez has 92 yards on 15 carries off the bench for Montgomery. How about that?
He's a tough runner, and he's getting a lot of touches.
Here he is again, trying to punch it in. And he gets there. Touchdown, Montgomery. Alvarez to the house.
Montgomery's O-line leaning on him, running zone. You see the zone with that kick again. Owen Faustina coming across the formation to seal the backside for Alvarez to cut back through that space.
Kick is up. And the kick is good. So Montgomery adds to the lead here on the opening night of the high school football season. Nice play by the Vikes.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
Hey, and enough with all the swearing.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
One to the house.
Good game here at Montgomery High School. The Vikes with the lead. Nice run there to the end zone by Alvarez. Here it is again. Nice cuts. He's shifty. I like Alvarez. Good nose for the end zone there as well.
Yeah, he gets square. His foot churn. You can tell he's going really hard.
That gets the Red Sea excited. Valencia to kick it off. Parrish has had some nice returns. See if he gets another chance right here. And go to the other guy. Emery Mathis. And Mathis with his first chance to return one. And look at this. Mathis gets all the way down to the 43-yard line. What a return by Mathis.
Yeah, they've been going to that side on the kickoff return all night. That team, unfortunately, had a lot of reps tonight. And, you know, they do something with the ball right there. Another, good start for the Wildcat offense. Midfield to see if they can put something together on this drive, get in the end zone. That's what you want to do right now if you're Ukiah. You want to, let's get out there, let's try to put a good drive together, maybe put some other guys in, and let some people prove themselves on this drive.
First down. Schnitzes, and they string him out and knock him out. Bowser finishes him off. Nice defensive play.
Good job by the safety on that side of the field, fitting into that D gap right outside the linebacker who's pushing up on that receiver. Did a good job. Yeah. I like Montgomery's defense. I mean, they really seem like they look pretty well coached. And they got some talented kids in there.
They're fast.
They run well. They got some aggressive D linemen.
Trying to pitch a shutout here on the opening week. Here comes Schnitzes. Nice run to the outside. Gets another block. And a late flag down.
Wow.
Block was a little too good, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like Stechter there.
That's coming back. See if we can see it.
There is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
Yeah, it was somewhere to the left of your screen.
Yeah, it was. They did a good job on the perimeter. They had body on body out there, but just a little bit too much. And those receivers, slot receivers, are out there blocking. When their hands get away from their body, when they're blocking somebody, the refs are quick to throw the flag on those.
Yeah, we might be able to see it better from this backside angle. Right there. Yeah, it was right there.
17 at midfield.
Tough break.
Low snap.
Run this time by Mathis. Emery Mathis in the backfield now. Mathis is a junior for this squad.
6-yard gain on the run makes it 3rd and 11 for the Wildcats at the Viking.
Manageable 3rd and 11 now for Ukiah.
Isaiah Wright back out on the field in his outside backer role. There he is making a play right there.
Yeah, taken down. Rancho Cotati now leads 21-9.
Isaiah Wright kind of covering that slot, locked him out. Did what we call a throw and go, where you just lock the guy out, throw the receiver inside you, and then go make a play.
And Wright, once again, is injured. He's going to have to leave the field. Not sure how he got back in after being injured in the end zone like he was. Somehow managed to get back out on the field.
I mean, if it's cramping, if you guys, I think that might be what it is.
Yeah, if it's cramping, that's different. But he did have he had an ankle problem coming into the game, so I don't know. 3rd down, about 8 yards to go here for Ukiah. Still time for the Wildcats, but they've got to come up with some plays here real quick.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Owen Faustino blows up the play.
Something you can do in this defense, the way they line up those outside backers. They're lined up in the on that slot receiver. They can just come off the edge right there. Faustina did. He was clean and made a great play.
Owen Faustino. That was pretty.
Yeah, you try to tell those guys blitz to the depth of the quarterback. And when he's not looking at you, you accelerate, you close space on him. When he's looking at you, you have to break down. Right there, he had just a clear path, pinned his ears back, and that was an exciting play defensively for the Vikings.
Punt. It's going to get down way back near the 20-yard line. See that last play by Faustino again.
Yeah, Isaiah Wright comes off the field. Faustina goes in and says, you know what, I'll take that.
Wow. Yeah, that was a nice play.
Silva's taking some hits tonight. He's a tough kid. Ukiah's going to figure it out. These are lessons that you learn when you go on the road and you play a Montgomery team that's well prepared.
Montgomery's upcoming schedule, they'll play Bethel and Vallejo next week. Then St. Bernard's comes to town. Casa Grande also. I think we might be doing one of those games, maybe the Casa game. St. Vincent de Paul away, and then Cardinal Newman away as that starts the NBL Oak schedule. Bobby McGovern still there. He's got a new back with him now. It's Quentin Perez who carries. And Perez has big yardage. Perez out to the 30-yard line. Nice run for Quentin Perez. How about that on first down?
You know what? They just stick with that zone with the kick, and they keep running it. Sometimes they'll wrap a guy around, but Faustina again, he winds up cutting back right into Faustina sitting there waiting to block somebody. They're doing a good job. Not too many things that they're doing, but they're doing the things they do well right now. I think that's kind of the approach that the Vikings are taking.
Here he is again. Perez gets about 3. Better job defensively this time. Henderson was in on the tackle. He's had a good game. Red Sea's been very loud and very active. Joey Bowser. He's kind of busy setting up. I'm not sure who won the JV game. Hugo? Montgomery won it? Okay. 20-7. Nice. Glad Hugo was paying attention. There's Bobby McGovern having to scramble back for this one, and look out. He goes down. Way back at the 18-yard line. Time not on Ukiah's side, however, right now as we head for the 3-minute mark.
The things that Coach Vertus Patton will talk about, you know, being consistent, you know, staying focused, and it's nothing that's hurting them really bad right now. But some of these mistakes, some of the penalties, some of the low snaps, they'll get figured out.
And these are the things you can't do against the Ranchos, the Windsors, and the Newmans. Here comes Perez. Nice hit, Henderson. And he goes down. Robbie Henderson's had a nice game for Ukiah. And it'll be another punting situation for Montgomery. Schnitzes goes back. There's Schnitzes back deep. Low kick. Not returnable, and pretty effective as it rolls all the way to the 40. And they finally down it at the 39-yard line. Nice job by Valencia. Punt team guys coming off the field. See if Ukiah has a last gasp here. 1:38 to try to put some points on the board. Montgomery trying to shut out the Wildcats here to open the season.
They got some backups in right now, giving some kids some reps. Oh, boy. Vikings getting the timeout, trying to figure out their substitutions, getting some kids in, make sure everybody gets in the game that they want. These are always, you know, you don't want to forget anybody, right? They've been helping you out in practice.
Absolutely.
They deserve to get in right now. Now's the time to do it.
Again, I want to thank New Vintage Church for sponsoring tonight's game. Really appreciate them making this possible tonight.
Got to have sponsors to do this.
That's it.
You were here all day, and you can't do it for free as
No.
much as you love it.
Dude, I was here at 1 o'clock. I've been setting all this stuff up, man. It's not easy, I'll tell you. Technology has changed. I mean, you can see we do all this pretty much from a laptop as opposed to the big production truck we used to have.
I tell you what, I need to get my eyes checked, though, because it's hard for me to see these little
screens are kind of small.
Yeah, I don't know what I need to do. I'm going to go make an appointment with the eye doctor next week.
Nice play by Bowser as he comes up and takes down Emery Mathis. There's Bowser.
Yeah, I don't know if you need some of these guys in right now. I'd try to Go get some of my scout guys in there. Let everybody cheer for him right now.
Sam Christofferson was also there. New quarterback in for Ukiah, Shea Parrish. We'll take a couple snaps here. Schnitzes takes the handoff. Not much there. The Montgomery defense has been stingy all night long. Colton Whitestein, along with Owen Faustino, in on the tackle. 30 seconds away from a shutout here to open the season.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Montgomery, you got to be feeling really good. I think the hard work's paying off for them. They looked consistent tonight. Their kids looked like they knew what they were doing, and they have talent.
Vikes starting to celebrate as the clock winds out here on the opening night of the high school football season. And this one will be a final. Montgomery wins it 27-0. How about that?
Well, they're the better team, you know. They look really well prepared.
A lot of heart for Ukiah, but just wasn't meant to be tonight. They tried. Their defense particularly really fought hard, especially in that first half, but they just couldn't get the ball near the red zone really tonight. Montgomery's defense was pretty impressive. I was surprised. They did a great job.
You could just tell when you watched Montgomery line up defensively, their kids knew what they were doing, and they played aggressively because of that. And, you know, I think some of the guys on the edges, Faustino, Whitestein, Isaiah Wright, those guys are really scary out there. I mean, you have to deal with those guys.
So one thing left for us to do, we will pick our Community First Credit Union player of the game.
Hugo's hustle running
and
out.
We will be back with our Community First Credit Union player of the game in just a moment.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally.
We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
Oh, he's going for the pitcher.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally.
We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
All right, final score. Well, they already took the scoreboard off, but trust us, it was 27-0. We're now with our player of the game, Colton Whitestein. Congratulations. Defense really set the tone for you guys. Talk about that first half and the pass defense in particular. You had two picks that set up. One you scored on and one set up another touchdown.
I mean, it's all about the team, really. The team played really good, and they give me the opportunities to do that stuff. And look, they did the same thing, 7 turnovers all in the game. It was a great team effort.
Offense started off with the big touchdown, but I think the big story has to be the fact that on defense you guys shut these guys out. Talk about the preparation coming in with your defensive coordinator, Jamon Hurd, and how well you guys actually performed.
Wow. I mean, Jamon's the best. He sets us up for everything. Has us watch film all the time. He knows everything. He has everything in his head, helps us at practice, pushes us to the limit every day, and that's how we get our work done. He's a great coach.
Tell us how you made those plays when they came out in trips and you're in that outside linebacker spot and you're kind of you and your inside guy are walling those receivers and then you break on that ball to make that interception. Tell us about that.
Oh, that play right there was Coach Vince right there. Told me, he said, get outside and number 2 receiver. I was lining up inside. If I didn't get outside, no pick. So thanks to Coach Vince right there.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the pick 6 right here. Take us through this a little bit.
And that's film right there. Saw that play a lot on film. They did a lot of those screen passes. We've been doing that all week with Jamon. Like I said, he always prepares us. So, yeah, we knew what was happening in that moment.
That's what I saw. Like, you guys seemed really prepared, so you played really fast as a defense tonight because you knew what was coming. Yeah. So good luck next week getting in there and preparing for Bethel, right?
Yeah. Already preparing tomorrow, so.
Right on. All right, Saturday you'll be at work. And talk a little bit about the fact that you guys are stepping up from the Redwood to the Oak and what that's been like mentally for you guys. I know this is a very proud program, and you guys want to be in the upper division. You made it this year, and now what is it going to take to be successful there?
Work. The Oak's different than the Redwood, so it's all about the work. We have the talent to do it. It's just about putting in the work at practice, having a great year. Hopefully the boys can do it. I believe we can, though. So.
What's any word on your quarterback, Foy? How's he feeling?
Oh, he's fine. He'll be back Monday. His words to me, he'll be back Monday.
All right, good.
All right. Colton Whitestein, our player of the game, congratulations on the win. You had the pick 6. You set up another touchdown, 7 tackles tonight. Did a little bit of everything for the Vikes. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. There you have it. Big game for Montgomery. They win this one 27-0. We got to get them to keep the scoreboard on a little bit longer for us, so that's the only thing, because they're feeding us. So let me see if I can fix that real quick. 27, right? We got to put those numbers up. And this one is a final. I got to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, don't you need the final shot
by
to be
hand?
the
You
lit
got to have it right
scoreboard?
there. There it is. Okay, we got it now.
First game of the year. We can't be perfect, right?
All right, that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Hope you have enjoyed it. For Pat Peel and all of us here at YSN365.com, I'm Dave Cox saying good night from Montgomery High School. We'll see you again real soon with more Game of the Week action.
If you're not here, you're missing out. This is the place to be. It's going down. Bring your friend. Bring anybody.
Somewhere.